Hello YouTube, welcome to the Blair-Squatch Project. That's what I'm calling this video. I'm just have some things to point out, some questions to ask. This is simply my opinion, but I'm hoping that if there's one person out there that I can reach, and help them shake the marbles loose in their head about this, that's my goal here. This isn't a rant, I'm just pointing things out. And here we go. So this is the review I had in my last Bigfoot video talking about Rick Dyer, the liar, and Facebook Find Bigfoot, all these hoaxers, this big Bigfoot hoax that's been going on for months now. It's movie promotion. That's what my last video was talking about. So I'm going to start out showing the review here. It's hard to watch people comment on these videos out there that are defending Rick Dyer, because they're basically acting like cult members, right? And I'd just like to first point out that this movie's playing at this film festival, the Toronto After Dark Horror, Sci-Fi, Action, and Cult Film Festival, right? And I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'm just going to skip down here. It says, this is the review of the movie. The guy who's seen the movie and written this review. Using the in-the-trenches style of the Blair-Witch Project, the film allows us to accompany the adventures of three Sasquatch research parties. Socially awkward master tracker, Rick Dyer. I'm not going to read it all. But they describe it as the Blair-Witch Project, done in the trenches style of Blair-Witch Project, right? And it's playing at this cult film festival. Pointed that out in the last video, but really, this following that Dyer seems to have, I don't know if he's paying these people or if they're actually like this. I guess there are people out there, because Jonestown was a fact, right? These types of cults do exist. There was that comet cult where people killed themselves, and this is what happens. Don't make Kool-Aid, Rick. But oh yeah, I was going to mention that, Jonestown had the People's Temple. Rick's would be called the Bigfoot Temple, perhaps. Anyways, it's no different. This cult following that he has, Rick Dyer, and Minnow Films in the background there, they stay in the shadows, right? That this is the whole play, the whole spiel, their scam, right? It's done in the Blair Witch, and that's how the Blair Witch was done. And Dyer has his site, and he's got silver and gold memberships up for sale, and he's making videos. Oh, thank you for the membership money and all this other. He never mentions homeless people or anything in that recent video he's got. But yeah, and he promises information. That's basically what the silver and gold memberships are, is promising information. If you get the silver, you get so much information. If you get the gold, you get a little more information than the silver people, right? Well, that's basically what Jim Jones did in Jonestown, right? And we remember what happened at Jonestown, right? Like I said, don't make any Kool-Aid there, Rick. So, the movie's been described as the Blair Witch Project, right? What's the Blair Witch? We all remember, right? The Blair Witch movie. It wasn't real. It was fake. It was garbage. It was a horrible movie. It was brutal, dumb. The only thing good were the commercials for the month leading up to the movie. But it wasn't real. But it was presented as real, right? Though fictional, it is presented as found footage, as if pieced together from amateur blah blah blah. It's fictional, presented as real. In the commercials leading up to the movie, remember? And everybody was disappointed when the movie came out. because it sucked. But mainly it's not real. And after the movie came out, people knew it wasn't real, right? But there's still probably a small handful of people out there in an institution with their arms tied behind their back that, you know, probably still do believe that Blair-Witch is real still. But, you know, for the most part, approaching all of us, the number of all of us, pretty much know that it's not real. Does anyone think it's real? No. Only the Jonestown types think this thing is real, right? So, and I just wanted to scroll down here and just read a little bit here quickly. How the movie was received. The Blair-Witch Project was shown at the 1999 Sundance Film Festival. Oh, it started out at a film festival. How ironic. And released by Artisan on 30 July 99. After months of publicity, including a groundbreaking campaign by the studio to use the internet to suggest that the film was a record of real events. So they're out there lying on the internet, saying it's a record of real events, right? The distribution strategy for the Blair-Witch Project was created and implemented by Artisan Studios executive, I can't read that through my, Rothenberg. Anyways, the Blair-Witch Project grossed $250 million worldwide, right? And it had a budget of about $500,000. This movie ain't even gonna come close to that, right? This went in the movie theaters, right? Remember? Went in the movie theaters. And people were all excited to go see it, right? And then when we found out it wasn't real, right? But their movie ain't going to the movie theaters. Minnow Films movie isn't going to the movie theaters. It's at the Cult Film Festival. Okay, so next, I want to show you this vid I watched yesterday. I had a wicked laugh here. Facebook Find Bigfoot. This is a camper video from only a month ago, basically. And they're defending Dyer, defending him right to the end, right? They're promoting and they're part of it. This hoax. Rick Dyer's helping Bigfoot researchers understand the reality. And this is only a month ago they uploaded this video. Reality of this event before the rest of the world knows, right? Through the release of information. So they're sticking up for him, saying he's releasing information, he's doing good for Bigfootery. Well, this is our guess is his way of saying I'm sorry for those he hurt deeply in '08. Rick Dyer started as ultimate skeptic, yada yada yada. Facebook Find Bigfoot has done a great deal of research on this event, getting information the naysayers have not been able to access. And again, with that promise of information that no one else has, right? This cult BS Kool-Aid crap. And by the way, no, you don't have information that people don't have, because I went back. Because just previous, you clearly told us that you're guessing. You're guessing. Facebook Find Nothing. And you really have. You've found nothing over the years, buddy. Sorry to tell you that, but... And you look like an idiot with that gun in that video. Just so you know. And we go on. We understand that Bigfoot sighting is a life-changing event for an eyewitness, and we will not betray that trust. Oh, thanks. Are you sure we can trust you? Here's the point I want to make here. It takes a very long time to make and produce a movie of quality. Minnow Films has a legal right to restrict the release of any physical evidence to protect their interests in the movie. right? That may be a fact. But only a complete idiot, right, would have, let alone a dead Bigfoot body, because they have the right, their legal right, because they have the body, right? The physical evidence, right? What kind of an idiot promotes their movie in the way that they're doing this? They're not promoting it. They're just letting Rick Dyer out there, is their liar out there, promoting it as Blair-Witch. This is Blair-Squatch. Blair-Squatch. Minnow Films is in the shadows, saying nothing, right? Rick Dyer's out there lying on the internet, just like Blair-Witch, right? Same thing. Why would they do that? Why would they not market this? You know, call CNN and give them just a little peek at the body to promote it prior to the movie coming out so they can make some money? It's stupid. It makes no sense what they're doing logically as a movie company, right? And yeah, they're reputable, right? Do they hate money? No. They're trying to do this as Blair-Witch is what they're doing. And it ain't flying. Only with the Jonestown types. And they are. You know, they've made movies. You can go and read this on their site, right? I'm not going to leave links. You can look. I don't have anything special up here. But, yeah, they made some movies, right? Whatever. Big deal. They're making a Blair-Witch movie now. Blair-Squatch. Right? They're the worst promoters on the planet. Their promoter is Rick Dyer. That's funny. Blair Flop. The Blair Flop Project. And finally, back to Rick. Here it is, Ricktown. Dyertown. Like I said, don't make Kool-Aid, man, because we'll have to do something with you, man. Some of these people can't say no, right? And you know that, and you're making money off them, right, buddy? Right. Oh, what a hero. But you're not making as much money, right, as you thought you would? Because this is flopping big time? That's why you're crying all over the internet? Hear you on your show there for a couple minutes. All I could really listen to was a couple minutes on Mr. Townsend's videos. Great job, Mr. Townsend. Just say that. Love your videos. What's the final things I wanted to say? Yeah, Dyer, your crap that you're spouting on your videos recently about, it's just tangents. You don't want to talk about the real questions, like Blair-Witch, and why aren't they promoting the movie? Let's hear from them. Well, why not? And Facebook Find Bigfoot? They haven't put anything out. Now they've puckered right up. Right? Because they're liars. They're hoaxers with Jim Jones here. So, and his crap that he's spouting out there right now is just distractions. He's talking about stuff that doesn't even matter. And he'll do that all day long. That's what he wants to do. Talk about stuff that doesn't matter. Yep. So this is it. The Blair-Squatch revealed. This is, and it's kind of warped because you got Jim Jones Dyer in the middle of it. That's who they used to promote this video on the internet. Really crazy. And they trusted him to be able to pull it off. Funny. And he's so cocky, you know. Just funny. And finally I have a question for everyone out there. On the 30th. After the 30th comes and goes, right? Will the movie go straight to DVD? Huh? Or what? Or are movie theaters going to pick this up with no promoting? No, I don't think so. It's going to go straight to DVD and then straight in the garbage from whoever buys it. I'm not watching it. I'm going to pirate it off the internet, just so you know, Dyer. There you go. Blair-Squatch. Enjoy. Talk to you later.